What's wrong with this ball? What's wrong with it? Oh, nothing's wrong with it. Okay, good to know. I'm throwing it this way.
So where do we go?
Go back to Bedford where the cops don't harass us. Got pulled over for the first time on the bike by an RCMP. So the Halifax City Police in Bedford and Halifax haven't bothered me once. They've seen me tons of times with no floating worm. Oh, wow. Is it stuck on a spider web on that tree? Yeah, there's a web. See? There's a spider web up on that tree.
Flying worm.
Did it just land on me? Probably. Bubby, where are you going? So yeah, the RCMP apparently more strict with the helmet bylaw. But the Halifax City Police in Bedford and Halifax, none of them have ever bothered me. This guy pulled me over to tell me that I ran a stop sign and I wasn't wearing a helmet. And I was like, yeah, I know. And he's like, any reason you know? I'm like, I don't know. And I think because I wasn't a smartass. And also, when he stopped me, I had just pulled over anyway because my ears were clogged because I'm in the cold wind right now and I don't have any ear protection on, and that really bothers my ears. So my ears were completely fucked up. And he could tell like I was in physical distress, like pain. That's why I pulled over. So he wasn't bothering me as much. The whole thing was very cash. But he said I blew a stop sign and I said, I did? And then he said, well, it's all on video. But then when he said that, I realized he didn't have it on video. Because I actually did see exactly where I went through the stop sign. And I slowed down, but not to a complete stop. And I looked both ways. And when I looked left, I saw him. And he was outside of his car. And it was parked the other way. Which means he probably saw me run the stop sign. Got in, turned around, and came back. Which means I'm not on camera on the stop sign. So I thought that was funny that he said that. And I was like, oh, so you have it on video. It was all very casual. And he was in a good mood, I suppose. Or maybe the dog. And he was like, you have a dog in there too. Yes, I do. If you call her that, the ball's as big as her head. These definitely look like wild strawberry. They are! I'm almost sure that's wild strawberry, and they probably mowed the lawn here a lot and killed them all. We used to eat these all the time when we were kids. They have a strawberry flower and a strawberry leaf, so I'm pretty sure they're wild strawberry. We have the wild carrot, we have wild strawberries, we have dandelions, we have clover. Alright, a little shorts on the new bike. So this is the Rize 2020. That is the one I've had since February 2020. And this year we ordered the Rize Blade. It's called the Rize Blade OG, this one, original. And then this one is this year's. So I'm not sure if it's a 2021 or if it's a 2022. But I did get this one in 2021 and it's a 2020. So the main differences, there's a handful of differences actually, a couple handfuls. Number one, it came through FedEx. And the battery, there's something wrong with the battery. It's not latching all the way. And there's also this scratch on the frame. So since the box from FedEx was kind of torn and scrunched, we're blaming it on FedEx. But we have contacted Rize and they are going to be getting back to us. The main thing is we can still ride the bike. I could have zip tied this on just to make sure it doesn't fall, but it's latched in there really good. It's just the one little thing that holds it tight to the frame is broken. So it's not going to fall out. It hasn't fallen out. And we're not going to not ride the new bike that we just bought just because of that. Like, if it was something that we couldn't ride it from, then I wouldn't ride it. But I told Rize, I don't mind about this. I could fix it. I could fix it with some matte black paint. I could fix that myself easily. so I don't mind. And, you know, it came from all the way across the whole country. Like, it literally came from Vancouver, or Burnaby, which is right by Vancouver, to Nova Scotia. So, the first bike came flawless. There was nothing wrong with the shipping at all. First bike. But here we go. Second bike had a problem. Anyway, we're dealing with it with them. So first thing that you notice that's different is the battery. The battery comes out of the bottom of this model. I like mine better. The battery comes out of the top. Comes off the top. But what I do like about this one better is that the seat is shorter. Like, it's a couple inches shorter than that one. So when you are short like me, you can reach your feet on the ground better on this one. So this one is the one my daughter rides, so it's better for her because she's shorter than me. So I'm 5'3.5", and I have to tippy toe on the Rize Blade. But this one, hello. But this one is I can get my feet flat. She loves it. I have the dog in the carriage, and people think that that's adorable, of course, because it is. She's in my coat. So, okay, so the battery, you take it out of the bottom of this one, and it's very tricky for me. I don't like it at all. I like the original one better. And the original one has that back thing that I have stickers on there. It doesn't have that here. So the frame is slightly different on them. The crank is actually different too. It's a different brand. And you know what really I was bummed about? That there was no derailleur. So the original one came with a derailleur, and this one didn't come with a derailleur guard. Not the derailleur guard. So kind of annoying because you don't want to bang this if you bang into your bike. And on the other one you can see there's a metal guard on it, a derailleur guard. So this one did not come. The seat, different, skinnier here, comes up a bit in the back. Those are the main differences. The headlight's a bit different. The headlight is different. It has a little reflector. And then this headlight is quite smaller on the OG. Yeah. There's the paint job's different too. It's got gray on this one. This one's got red. Some red blade words there at the top. This one has the red blade, but it's got gray with it. And yeah, other than that, I mean, they are the same model bike. It's just a newer year, so quite a few little differences here and there. They didn't send a little Velcro guard thing for that. And the derailleur's gone. Oh yeah, and there's no pegs. So if you're getting this bike to double, the original blade came with pegs on the back. And this one does not come with pegs. You can buy them extra though, because they have the holes drilled there. And they both come with a bike rack still, which is nice, because bike racks are usually sold separately, so it's nice to have it in the package. I like that. And the reason I actually got the OG one was because it came with the back rack and the pegs. Oh, daughter is back. So which bike do I like better? I don't know. What about you? Which bike do you like better? I like the new one, but I don't like the battery. I wish the battery was the top battery like my old one. Then it would be perfect. But with this new design, you can get another battery and then you can last twice as long without a charge. But, you know, the good thing is this bike isn't too hard to ride with a dead battery. It's not too hard. It's hard, but it's doable. So that's good. If it wasn't rideable at all without a battery, I wouldn't want it. That would be very annoying. But I have put it on. I have put the battery on and ridden the bike without any power to it, and it's not the worst thing in the world. It's hard, but it ain't the worst. So, I don't know. I still give the Rize Blade 2 thumbs up. I like it better than the Rad power bikes because they come with more things, and it's a great bike. And somebody down the road has the Rad power bike. There's a kid down the road from this place, and so I know the Rad power bike very well too, and I think they're comparable bikes, but in the long run, when you put all the extras together and everything, I like the Blade better, the Rize bikes better. So right on, Rize. I hope that my shit that was fucked up in shipping gets fixed soon. Other than that, no complaints. That was the box, and that's the inside of the battery on the frame. And that's the battery. So it looks like there's 2 broken things. Anyways, let me know how you guys are doing. Leave me a comment.